Afternoon, sir. My name's Darren Jarrett. I'm with New Mexico State Police.
Be straight, son.
All right, let's talk about this today. 2 officers killed in the line of duty, right? And they're 2 separate incidences. And let's talk about an officer that lost their life from Fairmont, Indiana. Fairmont, Indiana, okay? Zeusz, the canine, lost his life because of his partner, Kyle Vincent. Okay, right? The officer, basically, I'll post the article up here. Grant County, Indiana. It's Fairmont Police, Indiana. The officer is facing a misdemeanor charge because of the loss of life of Zeusz, the canine. First of all, let's understand, is that almost every department has a canine named Zeusz? Can we be original? They're all named Zeusz, right? But this hits me, okay? This hits me hard for one reason, a couple reasons, and one of them is our buddy Whiskey here, right? Because let me tell you, if you make any kind of threat, if I feel like there's some kind of threat to my dog, to Whiskey, you better bet I will react, right? And just to be clear, prison won't matter. I mean, that's just truth, right? Because let's consider this. Poor Zeusz here. He, first of all, I'll see if I can find a few things and post up there. But I have of other incidences where we all know, if you or I mean, unless you're watching and you're an officer, I do have some officers watching. Shout out to you guys, right? But the general of us, if you or I cause any kind of harm to their canine dog, who is an officer, a member of the force, we're going to be charged for murder, right? Or for manslaughter, right? Or something like that, right? We're going to be charged if it results in the loss of that dog's life. Or if we injure it, we're going to be charged as if we injured a person. We're going to be charged hefty. Jail time. It's just as if you harmed an officer, period. We all know that, right? But meanwhile, this officer, who was likely drugged up, causes the loss of his partner's life, and he's getting charged with a misdemeanor. And let's get down. Kyle Vincent told investigators he fell to the ground and cried for 20 minutes after finding his canine partner, Zeusz, dead in his work vehicle, kennel. According to a probate case, I can't even see this. According to a probable cause affidavit, Vincent became certified with Zeusz in August of last year, only a month before the dog died. Fairmont Police Chief Richard Dollar told investigator Vincent called him on September 10th to report his canine had died after finding Zeusz's body as he prepared for work. Court records show the dog had been in the car from the end of his last shift, 6 a.m., to the beginning of the next at 6 p.m. that day, the same day. The department's assistant chief was tasked with retrieving Zeusz's body and transporting to a local veterinary. Okay, right? But during investigation, Vincent and Leslie gave several accounts of what led to the dog's, here's 3 days after the dog's death, Vincent sat down for another interview about the incident. Court records show. He said during his shift before Zeusz died, he had a mental fog and lack of motivation, only making one traffic stop. Typically, Vincent told police he would get out of his patrol car, open Zeusz's door, and the canine would run straight to his kennel where he would get food and water, court documents say. Okay, let's just stop right there. You can read the rest of the article. I'll post a link. But the officer's lying. Okay, right? He's lying. He was drugged up. He was doing something, mental fog, and no, or he just always left that dog in the car, and this time it just happened to take the dog's life. Right? That bothers me only for two reasons. It's a dog, and that dog's loyalty to that department, that dog's loyalty to his partner, cannot be matched. More loyal. He's the best officer on that force is gone. That's the truth. The most honest officer on that force is gone. The most loyal officer on that force is gone. Because of another officer. And what'd he get? A slap on the wrist and charged with a misdemeanor. How do you like that? How do you like that? I don't like it. I don't like it. One, I consider my own dog. Man, that breaks my heart. What that dog was going through for 12 hours in that car. Probably no windows down, probably nothing, right? No air, obviously. And that's how that officer gets off on it, right? You're gonna tell me there ain't something wrong in this country? You're gonna tell me there isn't time that we all come together and start getting some changes made? Okay, that officer should be in jail, or should maybe even be facing a death penalty. You or I would be. That's just a fact. That's what it comes down to it. But he gets slapped on the wrist and gets away with it. Why? Because he's an officer, and in their eyes, that's only a dog. If it comes to you did something to it, then they're gonna say that's our partner. He's one of us. But when they're the ones doing it, that's just a dog, just an animal, right? The best officer they had on the force. But anyway, so let me. Let me just quickly, I'll throw this clip in here a little bit. There's parts of it I'm not going to show. Then we got this other officer who's died by the hands of a criminal. And he, a New Mexico officer, right? I'll show a clip, but he pulled somebody over a truck, right? And we'll show parts of the video.
Afternoon, sir. My name's Darren Jarrett. I'm with New Mexico State Police. The reason for the stop is your window tint's a little too dark.
Dark?
Yeah. Do you mind if I open the door? Or if you want to roll down the window more. Right, you guys. Okay. Alright, do you have insurance for the vehicle? Yeah. Where is it? It's with the wallet. Do me a favor, come with me to my vehicle. That way I can run your name and date of birth, and then that way I can get my return, okay? Go ahead. Shut the vehicle off. If you want, it's up to you.
You can run my name if you want.
Well, I know.
Well, she's on the phone, actually. Babe, can you send me a photo of my license if you find my wallet?
That'll work. Grab the phone and come with me to my vehicle so I can get the return, and then I can make sure that everything's good.
That's fine.
Okay. What was your name?
Omar Cueva?
Omar Cueva?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Cueva.
O-M-A-R-C-E-V-A.
Okay. Okay.
With the picture, you fine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
While she's sending the pic, let's go so that I can run my checks on you. Huh?
Get up.
Yeah, so I can run my checks and I can talk to you a little bit while I'm running my checks, and then you'll show me the picture right away because I got paperwork I gotta do, you know? Hey, real quick. You have a firearm on you? Yeah. No, I see it. Please, do me a favor. You mind if I take it off you for my safety? Alright, hold on. Alright, let's go to my vehicle, okay? Come on. Oh, shit!
So come 451 status check on traffic.
There he goes! Fuck yeah! Watch out! Hey, get You straight shot at that car.
Okay, first of all, right there, you know, I condone no violence to officers. Let's be clear about that. You know, I run stuff on my videos or whatever, and I'm not too happy with police or whatever, but I condone no violence to them, you know, and it's not right, period, right? To anyone. But you know what? There's no, you know, I don't care. Yeah, they're violating your rights. Yeah, and the truth is, you know, eventually, what do you think's gonna happen in this country? How do you think things are gonna keep going towards law enforcement? The truth is, you know, by the way you keep acting and you keep, you know, some areas have it under control and some areas just don't give a damn, right? It's all about the tyrants and all this and that, and you know, eventually this is the kind of stuff that's gonna happen. But I don't condone it, and it ain't right. You know, it's sad for this officer, truly, right? But let's consider this. Now, the problem is, you know, I'm not sticking up for the guy that did this. He got what he deserved, right? Finally, they caught up to him and he got what he deserved. That's the truth, okay? He had no right to shoot at the officer, nothing like that. You know what? If you should have maybe tried to outrun him or just take off, and, you know, and not get out. You're the one that made the choice to get out of the truck, you were sitting there with it running at first. You could have just took off, right? But you know, he's gone now anyways, right? He got what he deserved. But sadly, the officer got taken out, and another one at least injured. I don't know what happened to the other one that got hit too. Guy was a nut, right? But let's, and it's hard because people don't, this will rub people the wrong way, but let's look at the real heart of the matter. That officer didn't have to lose his life. What was the reason he pulled that truck over? I mean, it wasn't because the guy, or we don't know, he may have committed some crimes, right? But that's not why he was pulled over. He was pulled over because your windows are too dark. That's a bullshit law to begin with. Your windows should be able to be just as dark as theirs are, right? Their cars are allowed to be dark. You know what? And that's the truth, okay? They don't have no right to see in your vehicle. That's just the truth. You should be allowed, you know, it's a bullshit law. But because of that dumb law, and I seen somebody commented on that video and people tore his head off because he's like, well, you know, if it wouldn't have been that, then they would have got him for, you know, some kind of turn signal or this and that, some stupid thing. Because that's the truth. They're nailing people all the time for dumb shit like that. Well, this time it turned out bad. You guys are harassing people all the time, you know, and beating them up, taxing them for this stuff, right? And I'm not talking about you're beating people up mentally and all this stuff, you know, coming at them for gain all that money, right? To fine them for this and that, get them in court for this and that, tinted windows and all this and that, you know. So if the officer would have been just minding his business until a real crime happened, he would still be alive. That's the real heart of the matter. You know, it sucks that, you know, this asshole chose to, you know, get out and start shooting. It does suck, you know, and that's bad. It's too bad that happened. It is, you know, it's nonsense. That kind of shit shouldn't happen. But the fact of the matter is that officer would be alive right now if he wasn't harassing people over tinted windows. You know, I mean, most people ain't gonna act like that. Don't give the guy the right to act like that. But, you know, because of that, he's used to doing it. So he sees another one he's gonna get. Well, it just so happens that this guy's a freaking killer, you know? I don't know. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate it very much. And we'll see you in the next video.